Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you another review video, and this time it is on the Mezco Pinhead from Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Now, I know that a lot of you have seen the 12-inch Pinhead figure, and I've seen that figure a lot at my Toys R Us, and it's a really cool figure, but you know, I settled for this guy because he looks just as demonic and creepy and just as cool, and you know, for half the price I paid 20 bucks for him. But all that aside, let's get into this review. So, the front packaging, as you can see, Pinhead, and he comes with, well, looks like a few accessories, but we'll get that opened up and reviewed. So let's turn this on the side. As you can see, just a screenshot of him. Then we get the back with a description. If you want to pause that right now, go ahead. And then we get the other side, which is just the title of what it is. Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Now, to be perfectly honest, I've only seen the first Hellraiser movie, and even at that, I haven't really, sat from beginning to end watching it because, yeah, I mean, it's a creepy horror movie, but in all honesty, like, I did try to go back and watch it, but it's kind of boring in my opinion. Like, watching it after all these years later, it's kind of boring. Yeah, it does have its parts in the movie when I believe the guy was like hooked up to this device and it just ripped him apart. I mean, that part was pretty damn creepy. Just a little quick story. When I was younger, like around like 9 or 10, my uncle, he put the Hellraiser movie on, and that scene actually stuck with me because that part came up, and it showed him getting ripped apart, and it was, I mean, at the time, I mean, it was just creepy, but yeah. And then going back and watching them as an adult, like, they have their moments when they're creepy, but I don't know, they don't appeal to me like the other slasher movies, like Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers. I don't know. It's just Hellraiser, it gets a little bit boring, just the story. But anyways, all that aside, let's get this figure opened up and reviewed. So out of packaging, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed by this figure. I wouldn't really say figure per se, because I mean, yeah, he can move his arms and his hands, but I mean, it's not really a figure. It's more of like just a posable statue. There are some points of articulation. I mean, it even says it on the box. There's like, what is it? Like 8 points of articulation, I think it says. Give me a moment. Yeah, 8 points of articulation. So, I mean, it's not... I'm not going to say it's a bad figure because it's, it's not really a figure. It's a statue, but it's creepy. And that's why I got it, because I like this type of creepy stuff. And again, I'm not too familiar with Pinhead. I know that he's a demon from hell, and he comes to, mess people up. But I'm not that familiar as I am with the other horror figures, but I got him mainly because of his look. He looks awesome. That creepy factor I like. But yeah, out of box, like as you can see, like just the detail Mezco put into him, it's really great. Mezco does really well. They do really good work with their figures. I will say that I'm impressed with the pins they put in his head, Pinhead. These pretty much remind me of just like sewing pins. So they're just the feel of a sewing pin. As you can see, that filleted flesh that Pinhead has. They really incorporated it pretty good. And just the detail that they even put around his eyes and everything, if you can see. It's like a black wash they put around his eyes, and then his eyes, they painted it to where they're almost black, which I dig it, it's cool. And then in the ears, it's like looks like a pink wash they put in there. And then on the back of his head, the pins are all bent down, just making him just look real horrific, which he should be. On his hands, as you can see, just all bloody, which is cool. And then he's got these ropes that are basically attached to his skin. And then these tools, which I just put on him, are pretty detailed. But it's cool that you're able to just hook it on there. This one, if I can get some light on it, this one looks, they didn't really paint the blade. it's just one color brown. I mean, I guess they're trying to go for that rust look, but it doesn't really look like, if you can see it a little better, it doesn't really look like they painted it. Just kind of stuck it, left it brown. Yeah, it's not like this. Let me get more light on it. This one looks like they actually did try to paint it like a rusty, kind of like a rust color, rusty metal. And it's cool. Again, I paid $20 for this figure, so I'm not complaining. And this is basically like his hacksaw. So, painted it pretty good. And then, of course, the cube. The laminate device. Which, again, I haven't seen Hellraiser in a while, so I kind of forget what the cube does, to be honest. Again, I mainly picked up this Pinhead figure because he looks cool. I know that, you know, maybe I should have done more research on Pinhead, but at the same time, I mean, I'm just reviewing the details of him and just all the accessories that have come with him, and he's cool. I mean, that's why you get figures, right? Because you like them, because you think they're cool. As far as articulation goes, again, this bottom piece, it's just a solid base. There's no legs or anything. So, and it's real hollow. So that is kind of annoying that it is just a base, because this is how you're gonna get them. Like, you can't adjust legs or anything to get him into a pose. This is how it's gonna be. You can't adjust his waist. Just a little bit of rotation. Arm moves up. No elbow joints. Hand moves. Hand is on a joint, so it can rotate around. Arms can go to the side just a little bit. Head. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to break the pins. So I can move down like that. And then this piece right here, like his collar, will prevent his head from going up anymore. Of course, his head can move side to side. I would suggest, if you're going to move his head around, just do it from the ears, because you don't want to move the pins around and then it gets messed up. He does come with two interchangeable like hands, so that was pretty cool that they did that. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. You can take this part out, which is pretty easy. Just squeeze it in there. So he's gonna point with his bloody red finger. Like, you. And then he take this arm off. So of course this hand is so he can hold his tools. Which, I guess just be careful getting them in there. Honestly, I'm not going to try and force his hand open to hold these, because I'm just going to attach it to his belt if I put it on display. Yeah, he can't really hold the weapons too good. Because, I mean, you can force it in there, but you'll risk breaking it. I'm sure if you put it in, like, hot water, you could do it. But again, I don't really want to do that. I'll probably just display him just holding the cube, which I'm sure everybody else will. So yeah, get him in a pose like that, holding the cube with his finger, or just have his hand at the side of him. Whichever you want to do. Yeah, so I would recommend getting him. If you don't mind it not being a figure and you're just gonna display him like a statue, which, you know, a lot of us collectors, we just display our, you know, our figures like they are statues anyway. So good price, good figure. I like the creepiness of him. Yeah, there's some minor gripes, but honestly, I think it's like that with any figure. So definitely, if you see him, pick him up. He's $20 at Toys R Us. I mean, I might be wrong. Maybe it's just at my Toys R Us he's 20, but I'm pretty sure it's all over, because I even went to the Toys R Us website and I saw this guy for 20. So yeah, pick him up. He's awesome. So once again, everyone, we reached the end of this video, and I want to just say I thank you all for tuning in and watching my videos, leaving comments, leaving likes. It really means so much, and that's why I keep doing these videos, just because you guys, you know, you appreciate them, and I appreciate it that you guys are tuning in and watching. You know, I do put in a lot of work and time into getting these videos, you know, as good as I can for you guys, and I just want to just say thank you to all of you. Right now, I looked at my subscribers and I'm at 88. So the giveaway is still going on, of course. Once I hit that 100, I'm gonna do that giveaway, do the random drawing, and I'm gonna give away that glow-in-the-dark Raiden. I haven't decided if I'm gonna include maybe something else for you guys to pick from, because I was thinking about it, and I should give you guys just another choice besides the glow-in-the-dark Raiden. Let me know in the comments something that, you know, would be cool to add in there. Just give me some ideas, and I'll go ahead and look for that, try and throw it in there if I can. Like always, guys, as I end my videos, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment if you're new to my channel. Subscribe, I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to, you know, at least get to putting out, try, you know, at least one video a week if I can, maybe two. You know, these last few weeks have been just real hectic, especially at work, but I'm still managing to get at least a video out a week. Even if it's playing maybe a few hours on my PS4, just a way to interact with you guys. And again, let me know if you guys are liking the whole video game thing. If so, I'll do more streams so that way I can interact with you guys. But yeah, I will end my video on this note. I will see you guys in the next video.